Hello guys, this is Hisham and I would like to show you an application that I made on Android. Well, it is a game actually. So it is a simple game named as Blackjack, and some of you might know the rules and the conditions of the game. But for those who don't know how to play the game, they can read this documentation that I have created. Okay, the game is very simple. You have to remember just two things. First of all, your score should not exceed 21, and your score should also be greater than the computer's score. So I'm going to play a sample move. Here's a slider that I used for betting, and here's your money which you can bet. I placed bet, and as you can hear, I have included some sound effects in this game. So for scoring, the face value of the card is counted as a score. Like 4 in this case, the dealer score is 4. Now in my case there are two cards and the value is 8 and 4, that makes the score 12. Now for the next card I can click hit, and the next card is 10. So my score becomes 22, which is greater than 21, so I lose instantly. So again I'm going to play it, and my score is 6 plus a jack. Jack, king and queen, these three cards are counted for 10 points. So my score becomes 16. And the ace is counted for 11 or 1 point, which is preferable to you. So again I'm going to click hit and again my score becomes 21, so I lose. Other than that, I have also provided some functionalities like you can change background, and here it is, I have changed the background. Also you can change settings like you can turn off the sound and things like that. And for the people who don't know about Android, I can tell them a little so that they can know. Here is a software called Eclipse in which Android applications are built. So it looks like quite messy in here, but trust me, it will get easier when you start learning. So here it is. So there are 4 activities which I used in this game, and there are 3 layouts that I used, and this is the main layout of my game. Looks quite familiar, except the cards are not there. So cards will load when game starts, and this is the help layout which I used in the game. So when you will start learning it, it will get easier to understand.
Hello guys, this is Mayank Sinha and I would like to show you my Android application which I developed for Edureka, which starts with an flash activity which stays on screen for 2 seconds and then the store inventory is displayed, which contains computers, monitors and accessories, so that we can add any item to the cart or just see the cart. As if I click on see cart, it says you have nothing in this cart, so I have to add elements to it. So to get to any particular product, we just have to traverse from back to next. So if I click on back, it says this is the first model, so I have to click on next. So if I choose to buy Trumble 175 computers with this price and need 4 units of it, I just click on 4 units and add that to cart. Also, I given it a experts rating bar which can be helpful for the salesperson to sell their product by the ratings of the various models. The same can be done for monitors and accessories. If I want to buy Trumble 17-inch monitor, I just click on add cart, and if I finalize all the purchase, I just click on see cart. So all my purchase products are shown in the cart with 6.50% sales tax with this amount and the grand total. As there can be slight change in the sales rate, I had also given it a change button so that they can change the rate accordingly. let's say it's 10.5 and change the rate. And my sales tax amount with the grand total is adjusted accordingly with the 10.5% sales tax. And also now the 10.5% rate is fixed from now on for any purchase furtherwards, so that we don't have to change it to 10.5 again and again. Also, if I want to delete any item, I just have to long click on it. It will ask to delete the item from the cart. If I click on delete, the item is deleted. And deal. So it's the dealing page where I have to fill all these entries to go further to finalize the purchase. Such as I have to fill the buyer's name, a valid email ID, such as I haven't given it a valid ID, and select a salesperson. And if I click on finalize the purchase, it says enter the valid email ID. So I have to enter a valid email ID containing @ with the dot, and also the processing date will be get through the system, and click on finalize the purchase. So the order number, number of units, grand total with the name of the customer, and the salesperson with email is shown in the summary, and the purchase details. Also the order number will increment for every time whenever there is a purchase to make. So when I click on pay, I will be redirected to the store inventory page, and also I get a notification which says the order number and the name of the buyer with the purchase amount, so that it can be easily accessible for the salesperson to know which order number was for which buyer. Also I had given it a menu features such as see all transactions, where all the transactions can be seen and the total sale amount can be seen. Also I can delete all these transactions or just go back. If I click on delete all, it will delete all these transactions and redirect me to the store inventory page. Also, if I click on about us, it tells all the information about the Trumble computers with its main branch and the phone numbers, fax numbers, so that salesperson can tell any buyer about anything about for the Trumble computer. So if I click on close the app, it will close my application, and that's my Android application. So I would like to thank Edureka for teaching me how to develop Android applications by providing me with online trainings and various videos related to Android at edureka.in. It's very helpful for me to develop the Android applications, so I heartfully thanks to them. Thank you.
Hello friends, I'm making this video to give you all a brief introduction about my Android app, which I have titled as PNR Status. Now let's go to the app. This is the official Google Play page of my app. The basic motive I had in mind while developing this was to ease the checking of the PNR status that most of us do a lot of time in our usual days. For those among you who aren't very familiar about what a PNR number is, let me tell you, PNR stands for Passenger Name Record. Basically, it can be treated as a unique reference number for our railway ticket, and on the basis of which we can fetch the current status of our railway reservation at any time. Now usually most of us either go to the official website, which is very painful especially for the mobile browsers, or try to send the SMS in emergencies, and in the end we usually forget what to send and on what number to send, etc. Guys, this app here is the solution to all of those problems. Now let's go through the app once and figure out how does it actually work. Now for the development purpose, we will be switching to the IBM Eclipse environment, which is generally used for the Android development purposes. Now as you can see, the name of the project is PNR Enquiry, and we will be launching it on an Android emulator of the target version 4.0.3, that is also known as the ice cream sandwich. Now on running it, you can see the name of the virtual device is ice and the target is 4.0.3. Now double clicking it, we will be launching it on the Android emulator and the main activity screen will be brought to front. On the main screen here, as you can see, this is the icon of the app that is also set as the background. And this here is the text box which is showing the hint that you have to enter your 10-digit PNR number here. The first radio button is for choosing the internet mode and the second mode is the SMS mode. The internet mode is recommended as it is generally fast and free for those who have the data connection. And this is the button which you have to press to get the status. Now we will try to fetch the current status of a PNR number. First we will enter the number here. As you see, if the number is not 10 digits long, it shows you the warning and prompts you to enter again. Now if we try to use the SMS service, it shows us the warning message. Are you sure to use SMS mode? The standard charges may apply. Usual rate by Government of India is 3 rupees, but it totally depends on your network operator. We will cancel this and use the recommended mode, that is the internet mode. As we click on the check PNR status button, it shows us fetching PNR status and asks us to wait. As you can see on the resultant screen, our lovely Indian Railway mascot TT Bholu comes with our PNR status. It shows the train number, the train name, boarding date, from, to, reserved up to, boarding point, class, that is sleeper. It also shows the status of all the passengers individually, which in this case there is only one passenger. Then it shows the charting status, that the chart is prepared or not, and in the end it shows the warning that the current status may upgrade or downgrade at a later stage. It basically shows all the information that is required by a PNR number. Now we go back to our main screen. Next time you want to check the status, you don't have to remember the number. The app does it for you. When you enter just the first digit of your number, it shows you the suggestions that match. You can select from them and check the status. As you see, I select from the suggested numbers and press done. Now you can check the PNR status here. It also has a special screen layout for the landscape mode. As you can see, when we switch to the landscape mode, everything adjusts itself automatically and it all looks nice and beautiful. Now let's have a little code walkthrough and familiarize ourselves with the basic project structure. As you can see, the project basically has 2 activities and 3 other Java classes. Among them, the PNR inquiry activity is the activity that handles the main screen, and the show status activity handles the result screen. The app rater class displays a request to user to rate the app after a certain term of use, and the other 2 classes, the MySQLite helper and PNR data source, help in performing the database operations. The project basically has 2 XML layouts, the main layout for the main screen and the status layout representing the result screen. As you can see in the Android manifest file, it supports all SDK versions from 3 to 16, that is Android version 1.5 to 4.1, the Jelly Beans, the current version. It requires only 2 permissions from the user. First permission is the internet permission for the internet mode, and second is the send SMS permission for the SMS mode. It also supports all type of screen density and every type of small and big screens. Now I'm going to show you some ways to quickly find my app. First you should open the Google Play and in the search box type woodbug.pnr.inquiry. That's the package name of our project, and click search. You will quickly find a link to our app, that is PNR Status by Woodbug. Another way to find the app is to go to the categories tab and go into the transportation category, that is our category. Now as our app is free, you should move to the top free screen. As you see on the 4th number, This is our app PNR Status by Woodbug. As you click on our application icon, it will take you to the official page of the app. As you can see, you can have a quick view about the progress of the app. As it is evident, the app has crossed the 10,000 download mark in less than 25 days. And the reviews are also good. The rating out of 5 is 4.7. As you can see, people are liking the app. This button here shows that the app is already installed on my phone. I request you to download the app from here and give us a chance to serve you better. Now I want to thank you for your time, and your constructive feedback will always be welcome. You can find me here on the email developer link, or you can directly mail me at omprashantjain@gmail.com.
Hello everyone, my name is Suraj Shukla and I develop an Android application which is online book shopping for Edureka and which is my college project also. Here you can see the icon of my application. After clicking on this icon, you will see a login activity. If you are an existing user, then you can directly log into your account, otherwise you have to sign up. In the sign up activity, you have to fill your all the details with the correct parameters. If you leave any field blank or not in correct format, then it will show an error message. And make sure your email ID is unique. After tapping on the sign up button, you will see a splash activity which will remain on the screen for 5 seconds only. After this activity, you will see various categories of books. After selecting any category, you will be redirected to the rated gallery. Here, you can select any book by sliding your finger in the touch screen environment. After tapping on the book, you will see all the information related to this book. You can add this book into your cart after entering the number of units. You can also check your cart by pressing the check cart button. As you can see, there is only a single item in your cart list. If you want to purchase only this item, then you can press the checkout button. Otherwise, you can go for more shopping. Then you can press back button. If you want to log out from this application, then press the menu button. You will see a sign out option. After pressing sign out option, you will be logged out from this application. This option is available in all the activities. After pressing back button, you will again see back book categories. After selecting any category, you will again redirect it to the rated gallery. Here you can again select any book by sliding your finger. After tapping on the book, you will again see related information for this book. You can add this book into your cart after entering the number of units. By pressing check cart button, you can check your cart. Now there are 2 items in your cart list. If you want to delete, update or show the details of any item, then press on that item and choose any of the 3 options. If you choose delete option, the item will be deleted from your cart list. If you want to show the details of any item, then press detail option. You will see all the details for your product. If you want to update any item, then choose update option. You can update the quantity for your product. After pressing OK button, the item will be updated in your cart list. If you want to proceed further, then you can press the checkout button. After pressing checkout button, you will see the details like your name and email address, and some additional details like quantity, subtotal and grand total, and the applicable VAT on the book. If you want to pay, then you can press the pay button. Otherwise, you can go for more shopping. After pressing the pay button, you will see a message that your order number is and your order will reach to you within 5 days. If you found any product is damaged, then you can return it within 30 days. If you want to purchase more book, then you can press the keep shopping button. Otherwise, by pressing logout button, you will be logged out from this application. If you want to close this application, press the menu button and choose exit option. If you want to show the details of this application, then press the menu button and choose about us option. Here you can see all the details related to this application. You can use login button to log in this application. If in case you forget the password, then you can choose recover password option. Here you have to fill your email ID and phone number. If your email ID and phone number is matched to your previous detail, then Password will be sent to your phone number. You can use login button to log in again in this application. You can use back button to close this application. And last but not the least, I wanted to become an Android developer and Edureka made it possible, and thanks to its supporting team. Thank you.